Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. Let's start over.
Okay. There we go.
Oh,
Just kidding.
Hey, SA. What's
Howdy,
happening? LA is burning down.
Yeah.
Not just Teslas. They're not just burning Teslas. They're
Sons of
burning.
bitches. What did I
They're
do?
burning like pho. You know what pho is?
Chinese food?
Yeah, that fucking soup. They're burning those stands down.
Oh, really?
They're fucking going out there and getting all sorts of iPhones and shit.
And doing what?
I don't know, because all Apple has to do is just go, no, you can't turn that one on. It's pretty amazing. So cheers. What's happening? Welcome to The Bar's Open
Hey,
with Beth and
Reed.
Greg. We are going to get
Fucking
into some
axe.
fun
Hi,
shit
guys.
tonight. It is Wednesday, June 11th, 2 days away from Friday the 13th, 3 days away from
3 seconds away from me eating a Dorito.
Beth's
I'm
eating
starving.
gummies at this point. So I think she's got the Snickerins.
Not yet. I
hankerings.
just took it. I
Oh,
can't get the
yeah.
munchies yet. I'm just hungry.
But yeah. So yeah, Friday or Saturday the 14th, they're supposed to be doing this big day of bullshit.
Who?
The people.
Oh.
They're gonna be
Idiots?
all over the country.
The idiots?
Yeah. What is it called? It's something November or the 14th. June 14th. You guys will probably tell me. Protests.
Oh, they're protesting on a Saturday? I wouldn't
Yeah,
waste my
it's
Saturday
called
on
No Kings, but we'll get into that here in a second.
Okay.
Also, well, go out, like, subscribe, do a bunch of shit where you thumbs up.
that.
if
I'm
you don't
so
mind.
hungry all of a sudden. All I had was for lunch was soup. That's probably why.
Yeah, liquid diet, whatever. Like and
Hoorah, the
subscribe.
Marines, Lloyd said. Yes.
Fuck yeah, Lloyd. Like and subscribe. Hit up all the shit
Who
if
are
you
you?
don't mind.
Who are we?
We're The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. Didn't I? I
No.
said that in the first take.
Yeah. You're Greg. I'm Beth.
That's Beth. I'm Greg.
What up, dogs?
We do a podcast. This is 501.
One.
We've had a few opportunities to perfect this, and it just will never be perfect. I'm okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, see, this thing just gave up on me. It's a fucking $300 goddamn podcast arm, and it just does not like me.
Why do you always put cuss in there? Who cares? It just
Because
doesn't
that's
work,
what it
doesn't
is.
work.
Goddamn, Joe Rogan has these motherfuckers
It's
Anyway.
Flag Day and my daughter's birthday.
on the 14th. Yep. And they're doing a big thing downtown DC, the first time in like
And
years.
she
and
said
years.
nothing else matters that
Yeah.
day for her. I
Fuck.
agree. I think that's
Hell
perfect.
yeah.
Your
Is-
trip looked fun.
I was just gonna say, Fox, when you told me that she
Mhm.
was on the Disney trip.
Yep.
So that's fucking amazing. I hope you had an amazing time. Hell yeah. Go out, like, subscribe, do all the things you would do for us and for every other podcast. New Friday Best Naughty Reads coming out. I had a interview recorded with Chunkla Academy, and it's on a laptop over there.
Is it
And
boxed now?
It's not currently boxed. It's
Oh.
just a box is sitting on top of it because I'm waiting for a new box.
Are they sending you a box?
There is literally a spider web right in front. All right. Literally, it was right in front of me. The fuck is happening in this house?
Are they sending you a new box?
Yeah, evidently. So there's an episode locked up on that computer that I gotta send back to fucking Dell again for the third time. Anyway, someday you'll be able to see that. Chancla Academy is a big dude here in San Antonio.
Hack said there's been a group in my area that is on the highway every Friday since the February protesting Trump.
They're fucking retards.
Yeah.
They're just retards.
Why would anyone want to do that? So, okay, they're either unemployed, retired, or using a day
No,
off.
So what we're gonna do on Saturday, and
Why would anyone want to?
I don't know if you heard me say this earlier. I was talking to Peter a little while ago. Is we're gonna go to the shooting range. We're gonna practice our marksmanship.
Okay.
Because if shit starts popping off, we're in San Antonio, dude.
It's not going to pop off,
You never know.
especially in San Antonio. We're fat and lazy.
Nah. They had Drinking Bros. Gary Faust was out at last weekend's
Where?
in downtown San Antonio.
What was last weekend?
They had a little protest. Not a little
Oh,
protest,
Lord.
but a protest nonetheless. And all it takes is somebody
Yeah, but
dropping
how
off
big?
a
Like,
pallet of bricks and shit going sideways.
I still think we're fat and lazy. We'll stand out there with a sign, but we won't do much more than that.
Nah, I think they will because they're going to start. What's going to happen is they're going to start shipping people in. And it's not going to be the locals that are going to do the shit, right? And that's kind of the thing.
Like, get a job.
They're not
right?
it's not gonna be the locals that are gonna do this shit. It's the fucking people that are gonna be ship bussed in that are gonna start breaking
Here's
stuff.
the thing. These people are protesting and they're causing a ruckus, but does anybody care what they're protesting about? I just care about the ruckus they're causing. I don't care.
It's the Summer of Love too. Remember, Summer of Love was
Well,
like
it's supposed to be the wild summer, and it was supposed to be kids not on electric devices. I think
that was a
gay
thing.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, that's gay.
gay.
Yeah, that's a
Wild summer.
thing.
It was just so that kids would get back outside. No.
Depends. So we're going to the range. We're gonna celebrate out at the range. Go shooting a little bit, planking, if you will.
Who's going?
Me, you, Peter, and his wife.
I do need to shoot. I haven't shot in a really
Hot
long
minute.
time.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna get you freshened up, get you back on point.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna get you a new gun.
Oh, we are?
You need a new gun. You're still rolling with a fucking
With my 5.0, got my rag top down so my hair can blow.
Yeah. You're rolling with an old Sig, which is totally perfect.
Which is wrong with that?
But a purse carry
What is wrong
gun.
with that? No.
I don't even know if we're allowed to talk about this shit on the internets. Purse carry gun. We need you with a 365 or a G48.
I don't know what those are.
G48's my gun.
It's too big.
Nope, my little slim line
We'll see.
Gun.
We'll see.
Glock. Yeah, no, they're both small. We're not getting you a little pocket pussy gun,
Lloyd said his job is running hose for a living.
Lloyd. I love your job. I would like to do that one day.
I need a haircut so bad. Wednesday.
Running hose or running hose? I guess that's the question, right?
Running hose.
All right, let's jump in. Battle LA. That's really kind of the crux of some of this shit, is what I'm getting at. Remember the movie Battle LA?
Yeah. Aliens.
Of course you do.
It's on
One of my
other
favorite
week.
all-time movies.
Really?
For Marine.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a Marine, but both of our
Families.
parents were brothers, sisters, nephews,
Cousins,
uncles were Marines. And they got to fight them aliens.
They did.
Dare I say illegal aliens.
They are.
They were technically in our
They didn't come through
airspace.
properly.
They definitely didn't check in at the border.
No.
Is there a sky border?
I don't know. Probably not.
What if there has to be? Because
William said get a Ruger RXM.
a Ruger RXM.
Ruger.
Well, we'll figure something out.
$400.
Yeah, we're good. Something for
And
her
takes
to.
Glock
takes-
parts.
There you go.
Interesting.
There you go. If they were to launch Mexicans into the United States, does that constitute?
An illegal alien like a UFO-ish? No.
See what I'm getting at? Like, I see how they're looking for workarounds. They are, those motherfuckers.
You know, they would have to drop him and they would die.
Oh, what if they brought him in via drone? I've got a good drone video in a little bit where they're testing out car batteries. It doesn't work out so well. So if we were to do that and they landed in a parking lot, I'm totally fine with that. But you'll see what I get at.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Marines to go through extensive training before operation in LA. No, they didn't. They're just saying this. Literally, we've seen
What
video.
training would they have to go through?
You're seeing
training?
video on X where they're being bussed in straight in. They're already there. There's no extensive training. These are the motherfuckers at 29
Well,
palms.
weren't they probably already trained as a Marine to how to handle this a long time ago?
Yeah. And these are Marines from 29 Palms. I don't remember the exact division. It's like very specifically 29 Palms.
Okay.
And I've seen some videos where like, these are not the Marines you want to fuck around with.
Is there really a Marine you want to fuck around with?
Well, they were comparing them to like the San Diego Marines, where they get to hang out at the beach and like fuck off and go drink beers, versus the 29 Palms out in the middle of the desert Marines who are stuck there with their new wives, right? Because they're like, I need to get laid, so I'm just going to marry this sea cow.
Axe said, hide your crayons.
Right? Oh, hang on a second. I gotta find my. I gotta get on my shit. Here you go. This has been going around. I added the Marines in the background, but somebody put together a AI of a pallet of crayons, because you know how they're dropping off pallets. Oh yeah, have you heard this?
No.
They're dropping off pallets of bricks.
I didn't know that.
In areas again. They did this in the past couple of riots.
So those people should be arrested with first assault.
But there's
there's too many people.
No, nobody know. They just show up randomly in a street.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, cinder blocks, fucking bricks, just pallets.
They should be able to shoot those people.
I'm not against that.
Self-defense.
If you
can kill somebody with a brick.
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah. There's a couple of great videos out there where like a dude got pinged off the head. He was standing on top of a building, like throwing rocks at cops, and you see him get fucking beanbagged in the head, and you see that beanbag go. It's like, boom, slap, and then the guy goes down. Right, doesn't fall off the roof; it just falls.
Right.
And then they slow it down, and you see it go tink, and you see the beanbag. Like,
fly off.
Boom.
Ricochet.
Yeah, and that dude just drops. Good. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? Fuck that guy. The idea is this.
Listen, freedom of speech is great. You don't have to burn things, ruin things.
This isn't not freedom of speech. They can fuck off. Marines to go through extensive training before operations in LA. Some of the Marines mobilized to LA, where this is as of today on 4 Los Angeles News website. Some of the Marines mobilized to Los Angeles were expected to begin operations in the coming days. They're already there.
What are they specifically writing about?
So, hang on a second. Let me read a little bit of this.
I don't do the news, guys. You know that.
We're expected to begin operations in the coming days in support of the National Guard troops stationed in federal buildings in the city, where demonstrations continue over immigration enforcement operations. Trump and Defense Secretary,
that's what it was. I do remember.
Secretary Pete Hegseth authorized the activation of about 700 Marines and more than 2,000 National Guard troops. They were tasked with guarding. This is the key. They were tasked with guarding federal troops or federal buildings in Los Angeles, such as the Metropolitan Detention Center in downtown area. What they're doing is they're going there and they're protecting the ICE agents,
right,
from being. So when they go to a site, a construction site,
okay,
and they fucking detain 80 people who are illegal immigrants or aliens, or whatever you want to call them.
Illegal immigrants.
Shit's gonna get us fucked even more. Right? They're there to the National Guard goes and surrounds it and says, nope, they all get out, and they fucking help them get out. The Marines are there to bolster that.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that people get to come up and fuck with a Marine.
Right.
Or fuck with a National Guard person.
Right.
Like,
you kind of have to be dumb to do that.
That's what I'm getting at. Right? Because my brother Joe,
crazy motherfucker,
he's still a dick, and he's 50. I'm 48. He's 54.
Something like
that. And that motherfucker's is angry now. If you like he's got some buttons, and he is chilled the fuck out. But like, somebody honks at him, and he's like, I'm gonna get out and kill that motherfucker. That's just his life. That's just and he lives in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, literally. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like, his life is like copacetic, like chill.
There's one store.
One fucking store, and he loves it. And that's why he lives out in the middle of
I
nowhere.
could not do it.
Right? And I'm like, you do this to a fucking 22-year-old motherfucker that's just pissed off. Honk at me, bitch. I'm in a Humvee. I'll back up over your little Hyundai Sonata.
Well, I don't think you do that for just honking at him.
Nah. Be like, I didn't know.
I thought it was in danger.
Dude, if it was 4 years ago and these guys had just redeployed back to the United States from Iraq, right? Think about like the carnage that would be happening. If the mentality had smacked up like these guys. So I know I've watched a lot of video of where guys were like, I just got back from overseas action and you're driving, fucking doesn't matter. You just fucking drive.
Oh, they're just used to driving.
They're just driving. Drive. Like get to
high
fucking,
tense situations.
Yeah, right. And fucking something goes on. And you guys, a lot of you guys probably know about this, right? And then fucking somebody honks behind you. You're just like, fucking slam that bitch and fucking reverse. Boom, done. Let's go. That's what we need. Although we are not allowed to run over civilians.
Ron said, do they make rubber rounds for an M240? Somebody in the chat will know.
That's a big round. I think an M240 is like a grenade launcher.
Well, then that would probably still go through them.
Depends on how close you get hit, I guess, right? Because like they do beanbag or rubber bullets out of like a shotgun.
Yeah.
Right? And they're like this big, right? Like let's say an inch in diameter.
Right.
M240, dude, you're looking at what? 2.25 inches? Ooh. That would be some shit.
MC said, preserve order, protect property, enforce regulations.
Yeah. Follow the fucking laws. We are a nation of laws. Pretty goddamn straightforward, right? Like, because if we're in our little small ass town over here, and I go over somewhere and I fucking start poking the cop in the chest, what's he gonna do?
He's gonna fucking arrest you.
He's gonna fucking slam me on the ground and arrest me.
I don't think he's gonna slam you on the ground. He's gonna slam you on his car and arrest you.
Or whatever.
Ground only happens if you try to run.
But if I fight back and I've got
then ground.
I got one of the masks on, it's like, oh, you don't know me. You don't know who I am. Because that's what all those cunts look like.
It is LA.
It is LA. It is LA. And I hope Battle LA goes
Ron said the M240 is the
308.
Mark 19 is the 40.
40 Mike. Okay. I was trying to think of those like grenade launcher ones. There you go. I was thinking like the
Oh, yeah.
like a grenade. I was like, shit. Yeah. 40 Mike. Yeah.
And Wilker said, yes, they do make foam rounds.
There we go. Fuck. Let's start launching all that shit.
Nerf guns, but a little bit more badass.
That's what they literally are. They're just badass Nerf guns. So on Wednesday, so let's go back a little bit. 100 arrests. This was as of this afternoon. About 100 arrests were reported overnight last night into Wednesday, most for unlawful assembly, curfew violations. Mayor Karen Bass told MSNBC. Karen Bass is the one that let fucking Pacific Palisades burn down while she went to fucking Ghana or some shit like that.
That was the chick on the news.
A fucking idiot. There were no reports of arrests or looting or vandalism. Really? Have you looked at fucking the
Here's the
internet?
thing I keep hearing over and over again, that a
retard?
lot of this stuff isn't making the news.
Yeah, it's not.
That the only way it's making social media by people who happen to catch it and release it.
Like local, just watch the internet. Y'all fucking know this. On Wednesday, Bass repeated comments that the federalization of the National Guard and planned activation of 700 Marines appeared to be an effort to provoke fear and uncertainty in immigrant communities. No, you dumb motherfucker.
Well, listen, here's what I think. I think if you're an illegal alien, you should be scared.
But the other side of it is immigrant communities look back to the Korean rooftop motherfuckers. Have you ever heard of that story? We'll go into that at some point.
Okay.
Back during the day, Rodney King, the fucking riots or some shit like that. Koreans fought against Latinos where there was this big fucking LA riot going on, and it was mostly Latino gangs.
I was gonna say, was it gangs?
Yep. And fucking, they call them the rooftop Koreans. And they were fucking full on defending the neighborhood because the LAPD was like, we're not getting involved. So those fucking rooftop Koreans shot the shit out of everybody. There were gunfights. And those motherfuckers still own the same guns that they had back in the day. The rooftop Koreans. The same goddamn logic. So right now, the curfew area is in part of downtown LA in a city of 4 million people that encompasses roughly 500 square miles. Yeah, you dumb fucks. Dude, I saw a video last night.
Yeah.
Where, and I mentioned this on a podcast, or I just threw it out on Twitter or something like that. X, whatever. I was like, when will the Crips, the Bloods, and whatever the other gangs come together? And remember when I woke up, it was like 3:30 in the morning. I went to bed last night, something like that.
Yeah, because you're waiting for the storm to pass so you can pull your truck back out.
I caught a clip or a video clip on X, and it was literally in an intersection, and this Crip was talking to like 3 other dudes. He goes, come in, come in, come in. And it was a gang here, a gang here, and a gang here. And they called everybody in, and it was the leaders of that local areas, Crips, Bloods, and whatever. And those motherfuckers were like, we're not letting this happen to our neighborhood. Because if it burns down,
that's just hurting
your
them.
Neighborhood is fucked.
Yeah, it's just hurting those people that live in the neighborhood.
Think about that. When the Crips and the Bloods and the whatever percenters or whatever are fucking doing that, but your local neighborhood law enforcement isn't doing shit, that's insane.
So,
which is amazing. Like, fuck it, let them do it.
Jonathan said one of the OG rooftop Koreans is all over social media saying he'll do it again.
Dude's like, I still got the gun. He's like, it's always
Chuckles.
It's always, what's up, Chuck? It's always fucking clean. You know, it's fucking crazy, dude. And it's going to go to, it's already happening in New York. It's not to the extent in Austin, but there was some shit last night in Austin. San Antonio, we had the marches, nothing violent, marches. It doesn't take a lot to get violent.
Right.
Right. And fucking Austin's.
All it takes is one person to
throw a fucking Molotov cocktail.
It takes one person to rile up the troops and turn it.
It happened in Tampa this past couple of days. And so that project, what did I say it was? What did I fucking say the name of it? God damn it.
The one that's happening on June 14th?
Yeah, the June 14th one. I'll find it. June 14th protest. It's called No Kings, right? And there's literally maps of it out there of all the local like cities that's gonna happen in, and it's fucking like every city.
When Saturday is it supposed to happen?
This coming Saturday.
When? Like, we're going shooting Saturday, but what if it's already going on? What?
Then we're gonna get some practice real quick. We got plenty of ammo. I'm not worried about that. And we don't live directly in San Antonio, but I can't really share this. I mean, I can share it. I just don't have the clicker thingy. And I'm getting 80 fucking thousand pop-ups, but let me see if I can show you. It's just not. So, like, to give you an example, see, getting fucking 8 million pop-ups.
Why are you getting so many pop-ups?
Let me see the.
I'm not getting enough to get it. I'm sorry.
The No Kings. Let's go to the No Kings website while you're doing that.
I don't know if it's the right thing or not.
Nope. So No Kings is this bullshit where they're gonna do.
MC said the weekend's gonna get crazy.
It's gonna get fucking crazy. All right. Let's see if this will work. All right. Nope. Oh, I still got the picture up. I've still got the fucking Marines up. What the fuck just happened? There we go. All right. So this is all of the locations that it's supposed to take that peaceful protests are supposed to take place throughout
You know,
the
if half these
United
people
States.
would work this hard for jobs, our unemployment would go down a lot.
Just look at all of the locations. Even in Mexico, I mean, what the fuck do they have to do with anything, right?
They don't want their people back.
Yeah.
They don't want their criminals back.
So this is right where we're at. Oh, nope, that's Pearland. The fuck are we at? San Antonio. Right downtown San Antonio. Pflugerville. Why the fuck would you do something in Pflugerville?
There's like 3 people there.
That ain't a goddamn place. Right? But look up here. Look
Where's
at
that?
let's go to Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago's gonna burn the fuck down.
Listen,
And
here's
Chicago's
the thing.
all
It's gonna sound
blue, bro.
mean.
Chicago is a Democratic
It's going to sound mean, but
stronghold.
the towns that are going to get hit the worst are the towns that are already crap.
Right. 100%.
You know what I mean? Like they're already crap, and these people are just looking for a reason to blow shit up. Okay, can we talk
Exactly.
about something else?
Yes. So anyway, you know what? Love and harmony out to our Marines
Yes.
and our
Safety.
National Guard and all the boys and girls, women in blue that are out there doing their fucking job. I really do think we should make a new, because Battle LA was against illegal aliens.
No, not illegal aliens. They was against aliens.
Illegal aliens. I think we should make a Predator movie now.
About Mexicans?
I mean, think about like sexual predators with Marines.
Yeah, I can't help
where
you.
Marines are hunting predators, right? And it's just a different type of predator. I'm on to something with that, because we did Battle LA against aliens. Now we're gonna do Battle Globe against predators.
It's not gonna sell. Sorry, that's stupid.
I think it could.
Just Godspeed and love over those guys.
Let's see what
'Cause
happens.
It's gonna be. It's
By
gonna
Friday,
be
we'll
dangerous.
know a little bit more.
There's
And
gonna
then-
be injuries everywhere on both sides, unfortunately.
Yeah. And if a Marine gets fucked up, you know shit's gonna go sideways.
Well, the Marines that are there are gonna lose it.
It's gonna go sideways. And they're gonna follow every goddamn order they're given, and they're gonna be like, hey, if your battle buddy gets fucked up, fuck other people up. You know? I've seen dudes in fucking like downtown San Diego getting fucking fist fights, and they're just on leave.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I got a fucking 72 hour, and they get in fucking fist fights.
Well, that's
just for,
because they're all drunk,
and they're just like
young, and
they're
stupid.
20 years old, and they just want to fucking fight. And that's the idea. That's the whole point behind our Marines. All right. Let's move on
Yes, please.
from violence to sex.
I would love that.
There was this man, and this is why I'm wearing this shirt tonight, very
Okay.
specifically. Man left fuming after working out why people kept flirting with him while he was on a cruise. What kind of attire would you wear on a cruise?
Bathing suit, cover up.
What kind of
Flip-flop.
patterns would you wear?
Oh, pineapples, flamingos, surfboards, inner tubes.
MC, don't judge me. I was in the fucking middle. He goes, Battle Buddy is Army. Okay, so
I don't know what that is.
Nut Buddy, I don't know. What the fuck is a Marine battle buddy called? Nutter Butter?
Okay, go on with this dude. I've moved on.
Crayon Buddy? All right. So a man was left fuming after realizing his unfortunate choice in shirt
Why
was
fuming?
attracting a lot of attention while holidaying on a cruise ship. Choosing to head on a holiday on a cruise ship should be relaxing. Where
Probably
else
wasn't
can you
that stressful.
enjoy a place where countless swimming pools and restaurants 10 steps from your door, where simultaneously being bedazzled by views of 7 seas? However, being on a cruise isn't the ideal holiday for everyone, especially if you're concerned about seasickness. Fortunately, for one man, he made a major faux pas while on board a cruise ship, one of which involved wearing a shirt covered in the images of a food item,
Pineapple.
a pineapple. I wear this shirt intentionally.
I know.
I'm like, we need
I
to
like that
test this
shirt
out.
on you.
Oh yeah. So he shared a moment on TikTok. His name.
I don't know why you'd get pissed off. Why would you? Hey, it should be flattering. They were like,
So his name is
"What you
Ricky.
doing? How you
Revealed that he
doing?"
was getting a lot of attention from
Ricky.
people while sunbathing near a pool on a cruise. He's black.
Doesn't have to do with anything.
Does he really sunbathe? I don't know
Yeah.
the rules.
They can sunbathe. They still need vitamin D.
Does he get a tan?
That I don't know.
I
I
don't
guess
know
it
the
depends on the melatonin.
We
in their
really
skin.
need some black friends. How do we get? Yeah, we'll probably move out to LA.
Negative
soon.
Ghost Rider.
Get some black friends. Sharing a moment on TikTok, like I said, he was just hanging out by the pool. It wasn't just stairs either.
Because Greg's a swinger.
With some people making comments under their breath, whether they walked past, one woman even reached out to grab his hand.
What?
Oh,
I don't understand why this is making him angry or found offensive.
he's probably married and like super Christian or some shit. So what was causing all that? Well, Ricky just didn't think it was his lucky day. Fortunately for Ricky, he decided to wear a shirt covered in pineapples. It's about the swinging lifestyle. We know
You know,
this.
the only way you would really have to worry about that is if you were on a swinger cruise and didn't know it.
Dude, I swear to God, I've worn this on 3 cruises. How many cruises? 2 cruises? We've been on 2 cruises since we've been here. I haven't had
since we've been
anybody-
together. We've been.
I
on
think it was because they were like, that guy got a big
2
dick.
cruises.
Probably
maybe.
that's probably what they were like. That dude, if he was in his short shorts, doesn't look like he was in his short shorts. I don't know. Does he look like he's in his short shorts, honey?
No,
Nah,
not at
like,
all.
he probably put those on after he had his Speedo on, like that.
And he's at a beach. Why worry about the small?
No,
things
he's on
in
a
life?
he's on a cruise.
Oh, it is a cruise. I thought that
He's
was
on
the
a
beach with my
cruise
glasses
ship.
on. They couldn't see.
Dude, we didn't know what the shirt meant. The couple. Oh, he was there with his partner. Meh. Well, you know what? As soon as you get divorced, you know where you're going back, bitch. Right? He's like, I'm going on a fucking.
He's
cruise.
gonna act offended now and then
He's
wear
going
that
back on a
shirt.
cruise. Right? The guy's going on a fucking cruise in like. Look at the glass. He's wearing fucking some chill like gas station glasses.
Those are like baseball player glasses.
Most of us will be like will have likely heard of the association between pineapples, particularly the upside down ones in like the grocery store, right? Where
Yeah.
you put it upside down in your shopping cart. You ever tried that?
No, we should sometime.
We should do that, and then we video each
Here's the
other
thing,
from afar.
We don't go to the grocery store.
Which means nobody would know us at the grocery store.
Like literally, we would run into somebody from USAA.
Let's do it.
Somebody I used to work with.
So do we have? Well, no, that's the problem. Like the fucking company here is too big. They're spread out so far, and I'll just be like, "No, shh, go." My husband's over there. He's recording.
No, we would want to walk together, wouldn't we? 'Cause
No,
we're
no, no, no.
swingers.
You want to be on your own.
Because we're swingers. Isn't that the whole thing? Is we're
Like we
swingers
both wore pineapple shirts
or both?
and put like double
Well, I don't
upside
have
down
pineapple shirts,
pineapples,
so that one's out
and then
for
we
what?
hang those little fucking loofahs off of it.
Oh Lord, you're like loading it all up.
Which one was the super bad one? Like the black one?
The black one, I
Like
think.
you
was
do it.
You'll go in.
all.
You'll do
Like
anything.
you'll do anything. You'll just go DP on a dude. So anyway, just be aware that what you wear out in public,
Hey, Marine Flood.
matters.
No,
You know?
it doesn't really matter. Don't listen. People need to learn to not sweat the small stuff.
I
Fuck
agree.
it.
I agree.
You only go around this life one time.
This one's.
I don't think that makes sense. But
You only go around this planet once.
I know, but that's not right either. I was like, you only get this. You only get one life. There we go. You only one get
Round
life.
this.
Wear what you want to wear.
Does one do the wrangling, is what CPG said? I don't know the rules with that. I'm more of a like, I'll hang out over here, like putting up the attraction light.
If she's talking about that, she could be talking about something in the chat, but I don't
No,
know.
I think, you know what I mean? Like, what's up, Marines? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that happen?
She goes, or it might be double trouble wingman situation.
I don't know.
I just
Dude, overnight,
sometimes
or over the
the
past
things
couple,
I
past
read
couple days,
that happen in this world just
Elon had a goddamn meltdown.
SMHN.
Remember we talked about that?
No.
And we talked about that Friday, where Elon Musk had his little tiff where he was like, "Oh, fucking Trump is on the Epstein logs and blah 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 blah."
I don't remember, but I had a lot of whiskey.
Totally fine. Totally fine. There may be some stories here we retell because Friday was
Shit,
good.
Friday was fun.
If you didn't tune into Friday's show, it was a full 2.5 hours with Bill and his wife, Stacy. Popping in. Yeah, we had a good old time. So if you want to spend 2.5 hours of your life going back and watching that, that's totally fine. But Elon came back overnight because, again, I was up late.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through shit. And I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Well, he made an apology.
Oh.
Which it goes deeper than this. He said, "I regret some of my posts about real Donald Trump last week. They went too far." And then he even went a couple layers deeper, and he's like, "If he releases the Epstein list, I'll fully apologize to him." Right? Which is here or there. It doesn't matter. Like, he was on the Trump was on the plane or on the list. I don't know if he was on the plane, but he's on the list, and you can go back. That's already fully verifiable. Right? But the other thing it's like that dude, I think Elon.
Greg was hammered Friday. I wasn't far behind him.
Yeah.
But I wasn't as bad as he was.
Yeah. Elon fully kissed that ring last night.
Well,
in the middle of the night.
Somebody probably said, "Yo, bud, what are you doing? You're gonna have everybody hating you if you continue now. If you alienate the other side."
So Trump responds.
Yeah.
This is kind of just I don't know. It's this political. It's kind of political, right? This is from the New York Post. President Trump is feeling good about Elon apology after former first buddy admitted late Tuesday he had gone too far in his personal attacks on the commander-in-chief. He said, Trump said, "I thought it was very nice that he did that," the president told the Post in a brief conversation this morning, but didn't say whether he was willing to let bygones be bygones. Yeah. Musk, 53, went off on Trump again, like we had said, past couple weeks or past Thursday. So he said, "I regret some of my posts about President Real Donald Trump last week. They went too far," Musk wrote late Tuesday after previously deleting the posts about the Epstein files. "Efforts have been made by Trump's allies to ease tensions." On Friday, on Friday, I did watch this. If you guys haven't had a chance to go out and watch this, JD Vance was on Theo Von's show, and it dropped Saturday morning.
Okay.
Like, fucking either super late or super early, depending on you.
Where you live?
Like, yeah, whatever. Like, it was like 2:00 in the morning. It was like 5:00 in the morning, right? And I watched that whole goddamn thing, right? It was a great interview. So JD, he's like, so what was that? It was Saturday or something like that I watched it, Saturday morning or something like that. And they put out a couple promos where it was like, "So there's nothing big in the news," and it was JD and Theo Von. It was a great interview, and it's like an hour and 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So go check that out. It was definitely worth.
Do I have on my motherfucking glasses? It won't come off.
Just lick them. Go watch them. Go watch all of that shit. There's just so much fucking craziness happening that I gotta delete and cancel out half the shit on my phone because I can't even keep
it's
my
too
battery.
much. It's too much for my psyche.
Yeah.
All the BS. Psychiatrist? Psychology? What are you trying to say, bud?
Psychiotomy?
Nope, that's
Is
not
that
a word.
I don't know. Is that a fucking word?
I don't think so.
I don't know the answers to any of this. Yeah, so go check that. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know. I watched it fucking super early here, so. Because I was up with the dogs.
That would have been 7:00.
Yeah, I got up. Yeah, I think I watched it right. I think it was 5 minutes after it released. I was like, oh, fucking. And I wasn't even subscribed to Theo Von's fucking channel.
It just came up?
Yeah, it just came up. And I was like, oh, I'll go watch that. So, yeah, check that out. So, anyway, Elon, he's sucking the dick of Trump again. Totally fine. Whatever. Weird news. This is a video.
Yeah, Reed is right, 100%. He
What?
says, boom, nude beaches are not pretty.
No, they're not.
Nope.
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 Unless you're down, like I've been to one pretty nude beach.
Unless you're at the Playboy Bunny.
And
it's
it
nude,
was
it's nude Monday.
I was lucky and I was young. I went
Did you go nude?
No. I was with fucking my ex-girlfriend,
Christy and
C,
her family?
her
Yeah.
family, yeah. And we were in St. Martin.
Okay.
And I didn't even know fucking nude beaches. I'd heard of them.
Right.
I didn't know they
So
were
what, were you like 18?
19. Yeah, 18, 19. Did it matter? The same fucking thing.
No.
I didn't know they were a real fucking thing in the world. And these two hot ass chicks were laying out like right next to me, Christy, and her mom.
Did
and
you
dad.
stare?
No. Because I was like, is this fucking happening? And I mean, it wasn't fully nude. It was just titties out.
All of
It was
here
tits
is
out.
technically topless, and most nudist resorts look like AARP conventions.
They literally do because old people. But that was the other side. So they
had
like
two hot ones.
two hot ones.
Okay.
Then we go
Out of the whole
to,
beach, there was only two hot ones?
Nope, because we were on a private little resort because her dad was fucking rich as shit, right?
Right.
We're on that little private, and I think there was only 5 of us.
Okay.
Those two, and then or 6 of us, and there's 4 of us, right? And I was like, "What is that? A fuck? Put my glasses back on. I'll be over here." But then we went to a beach in St. Martin,
Okay.
which was like because all the beaches are, I don't know if all of them were, but and it was basically just dudes with their dicks hanging out.
Yeah.
They are full on tan, like even their dicks are tan.
Okay. It's interesting.
Right. And they're just walking down the beach, like picking up seashells.
Like, you
They
wanna
do
see
this
that booty
every
hole.
single day, though.
Interesting.
That's their lives. I would do it. I think I would do that. I mean, but my dick, I don't think it's big. My dick ain't big enough to be fucking full on. It is. It just isn't. You've seen it's not big enough.
Listen, dicks aren't really pretty.
Nah, I know, but you got to have a
I mean,
little
sure,
something.
I imagine
going.
there's probably some dicks that are pretty, but for the most part,
No, it doesn't even matter. Like at least have something going. You know what it is? It's the heat down there. It makes it bigger, makes
Oh.
them longer.
yeah.
Because like being up, if you were at a New England or a New Hampshire
No.
nude colony or something like that, that's why they're only open during the summers up there. There's only one nude colony that I know, and they call it a nude colony.
Oh,
It
that's
was right
funny.
by my brother's house, in
The
between
old
my
one
brothers
or
and
the
my
new one?
dad's. In between my brothers and my dad's.
The current house?
It's current house, and it's out
Interesting.
by that racetrack.
Yeah.
Remember that fucking
Vaguely.
speedway thing? There's the New Hampshire something nude colony. But no, that bitch is closed during the winter
Yeah.
because all their dicks are fucking inside
Well,
of
it's
them.
snowing and it's
Yeah,
cold,
it's
and
fucking crazy, dude. I don't know the fucking rules with this shit.
CBG said some things are better left to the imagination. Abso-fucking-lutely. Agree 100%.
Fucking right, dude. I don't know the answer, like, but if I know mine is better left to later on when the lights are off. Fuck it, right? Like.
Honey, you sound like you're tiny. You're
I
not
w-
tiny.
Well, I was also
You're
thinking.
average.
I looked at myself this morning and I was like, you know, I gotta like get showered and get cleaned up, and I'm standing in the closet like still doing that shit and like looking through what shirt do I want to wear. And I didn't even have to go to the office today. I worked from home, but I'm still like, what shirt do I wear to be on camera? And my hand was down like my pants a little bit. I'm like, oh shit, I need to trim up, bro.
Yeah.
I need to get that manscape back out.
So I think I got, not for you, you're not allowed to use it, but I think I got
I got a
ladies-
manscape. I was like,
I think I got
good
the ladies
Lord.
version of that in my
I
Fit
was
Fat
like,
Fun
I
box.
could literally give it a haircut. I was like, you know how they used to do the
Yeah,
thing with
I
the
know.
kids and be like,
I see
I was
it,
like,
babe.
I'm fairly certain.
Fucking
How did I
French.
just forget about it? It's just like it's out of sight. Out. You don't mind, evidently.
Well, I mean, what that'd be rude. Babe, your bush. Stupid. Stupid. So stupid.
It's just a fucking side note. Whatever.
Andrea's on. Hey, lady.
What's going on?
I think
girl?
we're going to see her in like, what, 2 weeks?
Week and a half, 2 weeks. What's today?
What?
Today's the 11th.
So,
You get out there.
10 days.
10 days.
21st.
We'll see you fucking 10 days.
10 days.
We will be heading out to Wilmington, North Carolina. Don't fucking come to my house. We have people staying
Oh, we need to
here,
remind them.
and there's security and shit, and they will shoot you. So just keep that in mind. So nonetheless, that's gonna happen. And then we're gonna fucking tour. We're gonna do a tour to North Carolina a little bit. It's gonna be fucking great.
William said Bush is back in style.
Is it?
No.
No.
Well, you know what?
All right, trimmed bush.
No, there's like this
trimmed.
There's this new thing going around that's like back to the 80s Bush.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
I agree with that. Fuck that.
Fuck that. All right, I understand you want to have a little.
You want a landing strip.
Like, but dudes is a different thing. This is my
opinion.
One man's opinion. Like, keep it a little, like, if it's crawling up on your legs.
So some hair, but don't overdo it.
No, I'm saying that's the limit. I don't want you bald.
Me or you?
No, you.
I don't want me bald either. I think that's weird. Itchy. Although some guys really like it.
Everybody goes through their faces, right? Like
what?
The super narrow.
Okay, you say goes to their faces. I automatically
goes through their
faces. I heard goes through their faces. I was like, are you talking about oral sex? Because that's where my mind goes. Because I read naughty books.
It is much cleaner and it's easier to breathe when it's all trimmed up, right? Because if you got a fucking fur burger down there, it ain't easy to breathe. Trust me. You're like, hang on a second. Hang on. All right, I'm good. And that's, you know what I mean? Like, sorry to get naughty on you, but it's fucking real life. Want to listen to video?
Sure.
All right.
So
this is a little time travel.
Are for fun.
What's that? Guys don't
Willie
care.
said the chicas are for fun.
Guys care. No,
what's
absolutely.
our high bush? R/high bush.
The design is a design in the bush is classic. Yeah, like the Playboy thing from back.
Some people do the heart.
I don't give a shit about all that. I ain't got time for that. I literally have like 15 minutes.
Walker said, "Welcome to the jungle, baby."
15 minutes before I'm like crashing out, right? Like that's the idea.
2 lightning bulbs, bolts.
Just some titties down there, some extra hair titties. Okay.
Oh, Tyler said, bald is better, makes more smack sound. You're not wrong.
Tyler's young.
You're not wrong.
It's totally fine, but Tyler, it makes more smack sound just going to town. It's called Pound Town for a reason.
Oh, Lord.
It is called Pound
Okay, you were going to go on. What were you going to say?
Put your headphones in.
Oh.
We're gonna switch this fucking channel real quick. A biohazard sign. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Andrea, remember a Playboy bunny sticker on a tanning bed? Oh, where the girls used to put it like little, or a heart on their ribs or something like that.
I never went to a tanning bed.
You never went to a well, you're Mexican, so yeah, you don't really need.
And when I was the age that wanted to do it, my mom.
I forgot this first video, so we gotta watch this video. This video is gonna completely kill the fucking vibe. You ready? All right.
Shit in a human's tent while they were sleeping. Probably shouldn't have ate those spicy tacos. What the fuck was in that salsa? I'm spraying mud all over a fucking place.
All right. So
wow, that was a really big.
By Bigfoot. All right, keep it in, man. Keep it in.
Why are you loving these videos
Dude,
so much?
Because there's literally Bigfoot channels and everybody is doing them. And I'm absolutely all
You're
over
there
it.
for it?
I do AI stuff at work now. I'm starting to shift into like AI imagery kind of shit. And this is the stuff that I keep referencing at work. And I'm like, if you guys haven't seen these goddamn Bigfoot videos, there are so many and they're coming out like so fast and they're amazing, right?
So MC you guys said he loves these clips too.
This. Go out and keep an eye on like all the AI technology, because if Bigfoot can go in somebody's tent, take a shit.
No, he didn't take a shit in the tent. He ate their tacos.
Or ate their taco
while they were asleep.
Yeah,
and he shit in the woods.
All right. So this is a weird time travel one. I just want your thoughts on this. I don't know if it's time travel, but basically this chick is going ghost hunting in a cemetery. And this is like a real video. This isn't a thing. And I looked at it and I fucking cropped it and I checked it.
Is this the Mandela effect? Am I in the future? Is it 2025? Because we're back at the cemetery, okay? And I'm looking at graves. We're doing our ghost hunting. Next thing. Mr. Rice? Mr. and Mrs. Rice? Look at this. He was born in 1944, but died in 2034. And then Miss Rice.
Catch that?
100 years old.
No, you missed it.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna
Talking
rewind.
about the age or what?
Look at the dates on that.
Yeah.
Born in
1944.
1944, died in 2034. 34.
Almost. Okay, 90 years. Wait, what?
Died in 2034.
Oh, wait. Hashtag math. It's not working.
9 years from now.
Oh.
That's 9 years from now. It took me a couple checks to go through it as well. Watch.
Maybe they cryo-freezed him, and that's where they're going to take him out?
Right. And I was literally looking across the lines. Like maybe it's the top line, like 1944, but it wouldn't make sense because it'd be like 2034 to something. They screwed up. I agree, Will, but I don't know.
34.
How do you screw up twice?
Died in 2034. And then Miss Rice was born in 1950.
That's pretty weird.
And she died in 2040. I thought we were in 2025.
What are the date ranges?
Did I time warp when I came through?
So my question is,
because somebody said it was an error, right?
Yeah, Will did. Yeah. But what were the date ranges of Ben?
No, but if it was an error, I don't think the family would have taken it.
It would have been no, because my dad bought my mom's.
I know, but
headstone.
the error would have been on the headstoner, the engraver
or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And you go, it would have been because fucking even those little small ones are like several $1,000s.
Yeah. Somebody asked how I got 100. I thought it was 30.
100 what?
100 years, but like 100 years.
I
thought it was said 1944 and 1934, 19 and 2044.
We don't question Beth on her math.
Oh, fuck you.
Nope. There's a reason I'm the
CFO,
budget balancer.
The balancer. I'm the CFO.
Yeah,
I just don't work the
She's
numbers.
CFO. Yep. But it's weird, right? Like it's just weird that why would there be unless they're anticipating dying at those points.
But that would how old would have made that person?
90 and fucking one would have been 4 years older.
They were manifesting
how
their
do
destiny.
You know when you're gonna die.
And then what happens if you die before that? You're gonna leave. You're just gonna scratch
it
it out.
1950 to 2040.
44 to 34.
Yeah, something like that, right?
1944 to 2034.
Fucking wild, right? Should we do that?
No, yes. I mean, they tell you to manifest
you
your
want
destiny.
to do yours? You want to be 100.
101.
101. So
some days.
I just write it on the fucking chalk. I'll just get a chalkboard up here and we'll just and I'm like at -1. I'm like, that bitch. I don't know.
That's why I did come back and say it was 90 years eventually. But that wasn't even it. It was was the year, it was the future year being used and not the age.
Right.
I was looking at the age.
On a science note, this is a sciencey. It's not a science Greg thing. This is
MC said never question women on math. They can't calculate it. No, you're not wrong. I need a fucking calculator every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Castro doesn't, and it's totally fine. And she's accepted that. She's great at writing though.
Listen,
except for the dyslexia part.
No, you're weak. No.
Except for
when you write, it's fine. It's
part
reading.
Where her words are actually upside down.
Reading, mostly.
Like, how the fuck do you even do that?
Listen, I am proud to be an iPhone
Canadian?
calculator app user.
No, I'm glad you have apps nowadays. Beth has dealt with this for a long time.
What?
Your eye twitch.
Oh, I don't have it anymore.
No, I know.
Because I retired and started taking moringa.
I know. No, the moringa had nothing to do with it.
It does. The eye twitch is a dump of cortisol.
Do any of you guys have this weird little...
Mine was on my upper lid.
Where your eye will twitch?
Muscle twitch.
So, an article popped up today, and I figured I'd read it for you
Okay.
because you're the only one I know that has. I mean,
Dude.
my eyes twitched.
I
literally.
used to have it almost daily.
It's the crack. All right. What causes bizarre eye twitch in your eye that's hard to explain when you try and seek help? There's like you've never gone out. You're just like, fuck it.
Well, yeah. Some people say it's a deficiency of what's in bananas.
Vitamin K or D or whatever.
It's in bananas, whatever that vitamin is.
Potassium.
But I think, yeah, something like that.
Right. So literally, I'm just going to jump ahead.
Okay.
So we all know it's this weird thing that happens, right? And your eye literally, like your lid will just start going, and you're fucking, and maybe it's when you get
It's
old.
annoying
I
as
don't know
hell.
the answer. If you get fucking old, right? But eye twitches suck, and they do suck, especially if you're trying to drive and you're in traffic.
You know what
and
else
you're
sucks when you're
stressed out.
driving? Sneezing. Sneezing is the worst.
Oh, wait till you see my sneezy video.
Okay.
Because that's another one of you. There's a list of potential causes that, and while the NHS urge that they are usually nothing to worry about, some eye twitching can cause would require medical help. So eyelid twitching is typically called myokemia.
Myokemia.
Yep. And can be linked to a number of causes such as stress,
Yes.
anxiety,
Yes.
fatigue,
Yes.
drinking caffeine or alcohol, or some medications. Literally everything that my wife has done for the past 5 fucking years where that shit started.
I don't have it anymore.
Ah,
I
and
retired
then
in
she
Moringa.
goes, fuck you, corporate world. And it all go. No,
Listen.
like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, no,
Dude,
probably like
I think
almost
you
a
probably
month
might
later.
have over twitched for a while, and you're like, because you were like, oh my god, I don't have a job, and now you're like, I'm fucking totally fine with it.
But I
It-
did start taking the moringa, and that's supposed to help too.
Yeah. So the twitches can be also due to nicotine, eye
Vitamin C and
strain,
B, MC said.
being exposed to bright light, wind, or air pollution. But I'd never heard of myokemia. I
So
didn't even know there was a fucking
yeah,
term for it.
I don't get it. What'd you say? The bright light didn't do it for me.
No, yours was pure. It was. I think it was absolute stress,
Mm-hmm.
anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
because you were like, she knows I still midnight every single night, 2:00 in the morning every single night. I'm checking my calendar.
Yeah.
I'll check it before I go to bed tonight. See, okay, somebody throws some shit on my calendar tomorrow morning, and then what I got to do for work tomorrow, right? Like we all have day jobs. We do this shit for fun, right? And that's part of life. But if my eye starts twitching, I'm going to the goddamn clinic and be like, bruh, I got the thing. I got myokemia. And they're going to be like, is that cancer? I'm like, fucking could be.
No, they're not. They all know what myokemia is.
I don't know.
I don't know that there's really anything they can do for it.
There's not. It's just stress relief. It's a stress reduction.
Sex.
I think, yeah, blowjobs is probably the number one. So you get on your.
You better watch your mouth when you're talking to me.
We've been together for a long time.
You have to entice me, not demand me.
Smack you in the back of the head.
Not.
A rap on the beak.
Can't believe that. Okay. Ow. Ow.
What are you doing?
I have this sore muscle that I have no idea why it's sore, and I'm wondering if it's from yoga today, because they did like your foot out in the side, and they made you go into baby pose so that you would stretch that inner muscle. I mean, that inner muscle
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
and your hips. And now they
We're
hurt.
literally actively losing followers and subscribers
No, those were already gone.
as you're
'cause of
trying to
you.
talk about like my inner thigh muscle.
You know what? Suck a. I'm gonna say egg. Suck an egg.
Okay.
We
It's
don't
fine.
all have day jobs. William said.
Okay, you can have a night job, bro. You can do whatever you like. You do you. Sydney Sweeney's bathwater. Did we talk about that a couple weeks
No,
ago?
who's Sydney Sweeney? I don't think we did.
Okay, so Sydney Sweeney is a super
need a
hot
haircut.
chick, right? Super hot
Super hot.
actress chick. The
What's her name,
picture,
Sydney?
Sydney Sweeney. I think we might have. She did this right here. This chick right here. Okay. So she just pulled, this chick she's not a porn star. She's not anything like that. She's just an actress that did a thing with a fucking soap company, right? Just for fucking shit.
Oh, she comes up first on IMDb.
Sydney Sweeney. Yeah. She's an actress. She's
Yeah, I
been
know
in
who
a
she
million
is.
things, right?
Now that I've seen her.
So her bar, they created bar soap, and Caleb actually got one, believe it or not. But they made them, and now there's a secondary market for the resale of the bar soap. Because do you have it up? The name of the company?
No, I just found her on IMDb.
Okay, give me 1 second. So there's the soap company that made her soap, and I just can't think of it off the top of my head. But they literally sold it for $8 a bar, right? They weren't trying to do the goopy pants thing.
Yeah.
Where they were selling what's her face's fucking shit for $1 million. They were just doing it. She took a bath and they fucking used the water to make her soap, right?
Oh, that's weird.
What?
They used her bathwater to make soap?
Yeah. At least it's better. I think that's better than just selling bathwater or sweat. Remember that chick that sold sweat for fucking...
That's just, ugh.
I'm okay with it. Dr. Squatch. You've seen the probably... Thank you, Womb.
No, I've not seen.
Dr. Squatch has been around for a little bit. They're kind of a smaller company, but they're getting bigger. $8 a bar. They're going anywhere from that says
why? Because somebody just wants the piece of some of her bathwater.
But it's a marketing gimmick, right? It's an absolute marketing.
Oh, I know
gimmick.
it, but like, so I don't know if you remember. I think I've told you, you weren't there. We weren't together yet, but we were watching.
We weren't together
Kate
yet.
Beckinsale when the werewolf and vampire movie.
You say I drink her bathwater.
My brother would always say whenever
the
the movie would come on, he'd be like,
nowadays,
I drink her
you can actually
bathwater.
do it.
Well, no, you can't drink it. You can bathe in it.
Oh,
But
no, you can actually buy people's bathwater.
that's so gross.
Right? You could actually theoretically drink it. But
what's wrong with people?
so she made a commercial and then they bottled the bathwater, but it was a limited run. And now it's marking up for as much as $2,000 a bar
That's insane. And
in
people
the
are
resale
stupid.
market.
People are stupid.
Dude, I saw this like the minute it came out for $8. And I was like,
Is it sold out now?
oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, it sold out in like fucking 20 minutes.
That's
But I remember
so weird to
seeing,
me.
because I followed Dr. Squatch on
Yeah.
fucking Instagram, and it was like Cities, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I just kind of, I need to be better about that. Just like I need to buy more. I saw fucking Bitcoin hit
Who said I hope she made her own bubbles in it.
Bitcoin hit $110,000 today.
Is that good or bad?
That's fucking insane.
Okay, so that's the
I
highest?
bought it when it had like 20,000, right? And then I was buying it when it had 40, and I was like, I'm upside down. I'm upside down. I'm upside down. I was still buying. Right? We were buying, I should say. And I was like, God damn it, I should buy some more. And then
I
was
told
like,
you to
There
too.
was that was Tesla.
Oh,
and then I was like,
that's right.
There's a limit, God damn it. And then I saw it hit 110 today.
And now
I was
you're
like,
kicking yourself.
fucking right?
Oh well.
Like I should have bought that. Goddamn, I would have it up there. Like that Hawk Tua hat right there. It's gonna go for like $7 at some point. I spent 54, whatever.
You spent $54 on that fucking
shipping.
hat?
Yeah, well, it's got Haley's fucking. We do have a Hawk Tua hat. It's on set. It's right there. It's got her fucking. It's got somebody's signature on it. I hope it's hers.
Wanted said if we went to medical school,
what?
he'd be Dr. Squatch.
Dude, I'm telling you, that chick, and she does not need the money. She did it out of just pure
Fun.
fucking let's fuck with people.
Yeah.
Right? Which I think is even better. You know, in the grand scheme of things, I think that's an even better fucking thing.
MC said Zyklon B is
Oh,
the
what?
new. What is that?
What are we doing, Zyklon B? Is that
What
fucking
is it?
testosterone?
I don't
or
know.
Are we injecting that into our dicks?
What
What are
was
we
that, for
doing?
life? What?
That's no $40 hat. That's a $440 hat. Thank you.
No, it's not.
These,
A $10
by the
hat.
way, our bar is open hats
Oh, there you go.
are only $24, and I'll include shipping. So ding me, ping me, send me a ring-a-dingy, and I'll send you a hat. Pick a color. We got red, or
Maroon and white, blue and white, and
then
black and gray.
Yeah, go fucking said bar is open. These are perfect hats for the
I
summer.
love him.
They're Richardson 112s. Dude, I've already gone through like 3 of them. If you're a guest on the show, like you're on the show, I'll give them to them, and those folks love them. But
Yeah.
absolutely. We shipped one to Tyler up in
Canada.
Yeah, fucking BC. So go out and check them out. All right, we got to wrap this shit up because I'm fucking starving and it's already 9:12. We got a whole bunch of other stories that we'll get into. Let me go over real quick some entertainment things, and then we'll get into the feel goods real quick. Entertainment. 2 shows that I've wrapped up this week.
Okay.
They're both on Netflix. One is called Survivors. I think it's supposed to be it's like based in New Zealand. Nah, that's not
I
how.
don't know.
However they say it.
I don't know how they do it.
Good day, mate.
That's
And
Australia.
then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna punch a
Australia.
donkey."
That's Australia.
Whatever. So Survivors, which is pretty good. It's a short series, like 6
What's it about?
7 episodes. It is a murder mystery.
Okay.
Right.
It was good. It was
Good.
entertaining at least.
You're gonna hate some of the actors in a good way. Like they're
so
good.
bad. They're
No.
hateable, or
The acting is great.
no. The character is so bad you hate him.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
you're like
the
you're
actress,
evil.
like this one actress, you're like, I fucking hate that mom. It's a mom, right? And you're like, and it's literally like,
Listen, not all moms are great moms.
No,
Most
no.
moms are great moms, but there are
so
bad
go check
moms out
this
there.
Survivors, and then Department Q.
Department Q.
This one's in England, and they're both on like the top 10 shows on Netflix.
Netflix shows suck right now.
A detective show, and it's kind of like a
Like the
whodunit-
BBC.
a whodunit.
Yeah.
Right, very
Like a
BBC feel.
show.
Only they use like the F word, right? They say fuck
Okay.
a whole bunch of
All
times.
right. It was
and then
good.
they get shot and they do these things. Yeah, that was a really
Entertaining.
good one. And fans so far are pushing for season 2 of that one.
Well, that's
So.
good.
All right, I've got. What's your feel good?
My feel good. Father's Day is coming up on
Yep.
Sunday.
Mhm.
So I was
Father's
looking
Day. Don't forget
through
about your dads.
some
Unless you do.
stories, and it says praised
Fine.
for rescues and life lessons. Dad are seen by most as top life mentor. So there was a poll of how many people?
2000.
Yes. The survey of 2,000 Americans uncovered fatherhood stories
always
showing they truly are the most helpful heroes, with people sharing stories of selflessness and kindness. It said one respondent shared, the most heroic thing my dad ever did for me was during Hurricane Harvey. He trudged through water to come and get me. That is sweet. Another says, my father stopped working and took care of me when I had a car accident. And so there were just a bunch. Like one dad
There's
came
a million
and
of
stayed.
you guys that are great dads out there.
No, yeah.
You know,
So,
like you guys.
The
don't get
results
enough
found that
praise.
those who grew up with a dad, most of them said their dad is one of the greatest mentors they know. 25% shared that their dad is the first person they call in a stressful situation when they need help or support. 17% said their dad is then the person they go to when they need advice. In fact, more than 1 in 4 revealed that their dad call their dad for help in the last week.
Have called them within the last.
Yeah,
week.
for advice in the last
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Some of the most heartwarming ways dads have come to rescue include helping their kid heal from a breakup,
Aw.
making a rent payment when their child couldn't afford it, and helping their children figure out their life goals.
Motherfuckers, figure your shit out. Anyway,
Also, according to findings, dads have taught their children how to stand up for themselves and how to be their best selves. On a more practical side, dads have helped their kids
that's
cultivate
why I don't talk to my dad, but like once every 6 months.
more practical
There's
side. Dads
probably
have
a
helped
real,
their
real
kids
reason.
cultivate practical skills like driving, fixing things around the house, and changing a tire.
It's sad, but it's true.
And so I really thought,
There are amazing dads out
there is.
there.
I loved how it's like many men learned how to tie a tie from their dad, which 32% of the 2,000, and use shave cream, which was 29% of the 2,000, and more than a quarter said their dad bought their first deodorant. Your dad wasn't around.
0 of 0 of 0 of 0. Isn't that fucking wild? Which is totally fine.
No,
I'm like, hey,
I mean, it doesn't surprise
I'm as
me.
close as to my dad as I should be. But I know other great dads out
Yeah.
there that like, if I were to be
yeah,
a
I
dad,
know a lot of
would
great dads.
emulate them, and I could name like fucking 50 off the top of my head that this I'll still call my dad and I'll still say Happy Father's Day. And
Well,
stuff
do
like
it
that.
while you can, because like I can't call my
like
dad.
he's old as shit.
I mean, I
It's
could talk to
it is
him
what
on
it is.
Father's Day, but
Like your dad was that guy.
yeah,
He's like, oh, hey, mija. Let me know to you, but to your brother. What do you call mijo?
mijo.
Mijo. Like, oh, you'd help him with his tie or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Absolutely. It was just a different.
Yeah.
It's just a different life.
Um,
That's totally fine.
and I just thought it was important to highlight all the good things. I mean, we already know
Goddamn right.
dads do a lot, but
Cheers
this was
to the
kind of
dads.
this was
in
kind
preparation
of a cool,
of this week.
Oh,
We
this is our
never did a
first
cheers.
cheer.
In preparation of this weekend for
Father's
Father's Day. Cheers to you fathers out
Thanks for
there.
all you do,
Womb
dads.
for fucking all 90 of your kids, dude. You better be tying some ties. Just saying. All right, mine is it's just the fun quick video.
Okay.
I saw it and I was like, you know what? Oh shit.
Got a burp?
I
Got a gas bubble?
it's right there.
There you go.
God damn it. All right, there we go. All right. Here we go. So this one, god damn. Now I got a bug fly in my face. Gotta find it.
A lot of problems over there, Spanky.
Dude, sometimes, you know what? At the end of the show, it just kind of happens. God damn. Well, I barely. All right, here we go. Fuck it.
Y el elefante la quiere ayudar, miren, chicas.
Elephant saves the gazelle. You see that?
Miren, 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 miren.
I'm gonna pause this for 1 second. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I think it's worth
There you go.
seeing. There we go. That's a little better. So literally, this elephant is saving this
We'll rewind it some
gazelle.
more.
I did. Pretty crazy.
Miren, 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 miren.
Grabs it by its little antler.
Vamos. Vamos.
Oh,
Sí, sí, lo logró, lo logró.
isn't that crazy?
Where was this?
Aplausos.
It's some zoo in fucking like Africa.
Where are the zoo people?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think a zoo person just runs in there.
That's sweet.
Right?
Elephants are like they're big on I wonder if they probably consider
They're very eco-friendly.
well no, they have a almost like a tribe mentality.
Mhm.
And so I bet you they think these gazelles, because those those gazelles.
The fucking gummy just hit. Did you see that? That was the gummy. The gummy just hit literally right there. Mark it. Make it a video. We're selling
Anyways,
that back to
let
the
me stop
fucking.
before I get to it because I'm laughing.
You just turned right.
Those gazelles
Good
are
for
in
you.
their enclosures, so obviously they think of them all as a
family.
tribe. Yeah.
Yakuma Matata.
Because if you see elephants in the wild, they do that for their, I don't know what you call
Yeah.
a baby elephant.
A baby elephant.
Calf? I don't know. Elephant
Calf.
calf?
Yeah.
So,
Calf.
yeah.
So nonetheless,
That was a sweet one.
it's a sweet one.
Yeah.
Go out, like, that's it. Fuck it. We're done. I got to eat. She's got to get stoned some more. Go out, like, subscribe. Find us out on Instagram, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. We're still on Facebook. We still do Facebook Live. We saw a lot of you guys. If you're on Facebook or on X, if you're watching this on X, please let me know in the comments down below because we're actually getting quite a few more views than we normally do. So if you're on X, leave a comment below and let me know.
That's
I'll
cool.
go out and follow you guys. If you're on Facebook and you're watching this, leave a comment below on the video for me. Just let us know where you're at, and we'll do everything we can to continue pushing the shit out. So with that, we will be back out on Friday. I hope you had a great night.
Yes, I did.
It's food time. I
Yes.
love you, honey.
Love you too.
With that, we love you guys. Take care. We will catch you on Friday. Cheers. Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg.